Just, my name's Steve.
My name's Arnes.
And today we are going to be going over the Real Action Hero Ultraman. This is the Type C Renewal version. Came out in 2009.
Why'd you get this for, Steve?
I had a buddy that was selling it, so I decided to buy it off of him.
It is a real action hero, though. You do realize that, right?
Heck yeah, I got it for a pretty reasonable price, too.
You know, like, this thing's...
Like less than 100.
This thing's gonna be like the Kill a Kill figures, man. It's gonna...
Heck yeah, it's gonna be amazing. It's pretty much like a...
Over time, it's gonna damage if you leave it outside the box.
Hot Toys, that's why he's in the box currently. I figure we'll go over him, though, here. But if you guys want to see the package...
It's a fancy package, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I think I did a live stream unboxing of this guy, if I remember right, but we never done like an official review. So we're going to do it here. Although this is going to be a little bit more of a laid-back review.
Yeah, we got this new setup at Steve's house. I like it. I really do like this.
Yeah, granted, we're going to do some stuff from the couch still. Or not couch, the table for reviews, but it's for mainly... It was originally when we first did the channel, it was supposed to be just for small stuff.
Yep.
And big stuff we were going to do behind, like, you guys
in
could see
person.
us. But it just gets easier to do in front of behind the camera.
We got lazy.
Anyways, here is Mr. Ultra.
Oh, it does feel weird.
Because he wears a suit.
This is one of the things I read about him, Steve.
Yeah, that's the way he sits in the package. And then it's just...
Oh, no. It feels weird, like...
Yeah.
Ugh.
Well, it's literally supposed to be, like, the best representation of the suit.
This is
so he literally is wearing a suit.
Weird, because he literally is wearing a suit, like Steve said. And it feels weird. It feels like you got a condom on.
But I wouldn't... thankfully, I do know what that feels like. But anyway.
He got boobies, Steve!
He does have boobies. Woo! Comes with a stand. Which comes with 2 different sizes of clamps, it seems, and a pole. Never actually have gotten this out. So
Oh, there goes this price now.
So let's do it. Oh, well, that's really...
Can you take the suit off of him, Steve?
I'm sure you could. I wouldn't recommend it.
Oh, yes, you can. It's got a zipper.
Well, yeah, like I said, it's literally just a suit over top of it. I'm assuming the hands and the heads and the feet aren't part of it. What's weird is it's like little clamps. So you sit this on here, and then you slide it down, and then you screw it in to lock it into place, and you get 2 of them.
Oh my God, Steve, I don't trust this at all.
Oh, it's pretty loose, but that's how the stand works. And then you just put it over top. It's a little terrifying because it doesn't adjust by itself. So you'd have to actually stress it to move it back. What's the problem?
It's literally just like a doll underneath it.
Well, yeah.
Like you put the face back on, but like comes up, and like you can take the suit off, and there's nothing underneath it. It's just like plastic parts.
Yeah. Well, again, it's not. You're not supposed to take this off. It's just supposed to look like a suit. That's it. Looks like a suit.
We will taking it off.
No.
Give me scissors.
So as you guys can see, a closer look at Ultraman's details. The head sculpt is really solid. Chest design looks good. You got the time indicator. Sadly, does not come with another color, so you're stuck with blue.
Pushes boobs. It feels weird.
Well, yeah, it's the suit is the where the boobs are in.
It's literally hard to explain, but it's literally a suit on, and it's like underneath it is just plastic parts.
Yeah. And then you get his little arms here. You can kind of see how the material, I was gonna say fabric, was attached to it. Same with the legs. Only thing is with this stuff, and like most silver figures, is they are prone to scuffing a bit. So you see there, he's got a little bit of lines here and there, but nothing super distracting.
Thing that sucks though is once you like put this back in a box, it should not come out of box.
Yeah, for the most part, after this video, he's gonna go right back into it. Another thing you gotta worry about too is when posing him. You guys can see here for the feet.
That. Yeah.
You gotta be careful of the way it shifts because you don't want shifting super wrong.
That's gonna tear it over time if you play with it too much.
So you're able to swap the hands out.
I'm interested in this one.
Oh. Oh, okay. So there's a little peg on the bottom here. I'm curious to see if I can get him into the Spectium Ray.
That's it?
Let's just say, I don't think it actually hooks in. It doesn't feel like it hooks in. It literally just the only thing that's really holding this in is the actual material. Like you kind of just set it up and you're good. So rotating, it's a bit of a pain in the butt.
See, my issue is I'll be afraid to tear the suit when you do it.
I know it's supposed to clamp in, but it doesn't really do that. Also, the other thing, when posing this guy, the suit just wants to go back to where it wants to rest. So I'm curious, how am I supposed to keep this arm upright and this one rotating in order to actually get it to do its spectium ray?
Does it show that you can pose that way?
No, every picture on the box shows him
Yeah.
in poses.
At least they were smart. No false advertisement for them.
But I wanted to.
But
I guess you could probably. I wonder if you have to actually like adjust this.
But I honestly think you can't take the suit off if you really wanted to, Steve. Because like with the pliers or little tweezers, you can take the zipper off of them.
Yeah, well, what's the point? Like you mentioned, like the head's just on it.
But the suit.
Also, I think that was a glue seam that you popped.
No, I didn't. It was already popped like that.
Blame you, anyways.
Blame it on me.
Oh, and I just popped that glue seam. All right, we're not posing him anymore. At least in that extreme. Yeah, definitely pop that out. All right, we'll have to be careful. Thankfully, I got some.
You can glue it
I
back.
got glue around here that'll work.
Yep, the other shoulder did too, Steve.
No, I think that one's
No, shoulder right here. The shoulder pad. See it?
Oh, yeah, I think that one was there. All right, so
careful.
He's not very posable.
If you get this toy, for love of God, leave it in the box.
He's pretty much just a. The best way I could say it is he's like an X Plus, but just looks more like
a real
thing than the X Plus does.
Because his helmet looks like the legit thing. Like
Yeah, well, he's the C type, so he's the later variation in the show. But you're just getting Ultraman. Like, if you're gonna put it on your shelf, this is it. Here's the pose. Have fun. You get a little bit more play out of his legs than anything.
More room.
Yeah, it's kind of like you can pose him around. You can rotate him a little bit, but again, he just.
Yeah, look at that.
He just resets. So that's the thing. Plus, a lot of this too. He is an older figure, so.
What year?
2009.
Holy crap, that's pretty good shape then for being that old.
12 years old.
Never mind.
How much has been hanging around in the box?
I wondered. I thought that was like
But yeah, here's the seam that Arnes was talking about.
Few years old. There's a zipper back there, so.
Yeah. It starts at the top of the head and you can work your way down.
And
then the options are clenched fist and then the karate chop hands for spectium ray. What I recommend getting this guy.
You have to be a fan.
If you're a big fan of the original Ultraman show, I still think he's a cool figure to get just because of the suits in particular. For me, he's definitely more of a box figure than a display figure.
Yeah, Arnes style box figure. You leave it in there.
Because compared to like a lot of like the anime figures of real action heroes, they're a lot more posable. There's a lot more play value with them.
Yeah.
Like the Kill la Kill ones.
Well, the Kill la Kill ones, the clothes is legit, but there's such a minimum to the clothes. It doesn't matter. This guy is fully clothed, and it's kind of bad idea.
Well, the issue is even like it's not really the amount of clothes; it's the style.
Yeah.
Like Kill la Kill, granted they don't have a lot of clothes on, but say you got like Sword Art Online.
Oh yeah, I've seen those. Kirito.
Where, like there's just like the Madoka ones and stuff like that, where it's cloth, so it's still very bendable.
Well, see,
and
the
flexible.
thing is though, I was at one point going to get the real action hero Kirito and Asuna one, and I didn't after watching some reviews. Like Kirito's cape is made out of the same thing, and over time it just brittles away.
Yeah, I can see that.
And like the Asuna's like outfit has like those leather straps on it. Same thing. It's just damage and breaks.
Yeah, definitely with these kind of figures, you also have to be cautious of the materials because you have to Because a lot of them will use like leather, fake leather.
Mm-hmm.
You got to treat it eventually. Because there's like the Jar Jar Binks that we did unboxing for a little bit. Granted, he's been in a pretty low temperature controlled environment and hasn't really been played with much. So
good thing is this one's not bad shape.
God, yeah, I wouldn't pay over $100 though for it.
Too many things can go wrong with it.
To be fair, like in terms of cost, I would be valuing this kind of like an X Plus.
Yeah.
If you're okay with static pose, X Plus. If you want something a little bit with a little bit more character to it, then your X Plus is probably the way to go. Or even posability wise, you're probably looking more like figure arts or even the old Ultra Act.
Yeah.
Over this guy. And to be honest, you'd be saving some money going that route. Or even just the big Bandai vinyl.
You think so?
I think I prefer this over the big Bandai vinyl, but the big Bandai vinyls you could probably get for like 20, 30 on average. Instead of 100-ish.
Yeah.
100-ish, I think I actually got this guy for pretty cheap at 100.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, one thing I forgot to mention, I really love the eyes and how it has the slit for the actor to see.
Well, that's what I mean. It's like it looks like real mask, like the real face shield thing.
Yeah, it's definitely in my collection the closest looking thing to an actual Ultraman. Because I have another one here with the suit. We should probably actually do the video.
you found one, or
yeah, I found one. He has a suit. It's not the same though, but we do have to do a video of that guy. But anyways, that's pretty much it for this video. So help us defeat those Kaijus by hitting that like button, subscribe, become Ranger today. We also got Instagram, Patreon, pictures, Facebook. Guys, I'll keep up the day with you. Don't donate. We greatly appreciate it. We'll see you guys in the next video.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.